Eggman has won his battle against Sniffly in the issue 40 of Sonic Universe, which leads me and many others to think what has happened to him, happened to Sniffly when he lost his fight. Did he get killed? Blown to bits? Roboticized? Legionized? What the heck happened? We're gonna have to find out in issue 40. Anyways, Eggman was enjoying it in issue 236, terrorizing the people of Burville, and with Sonic now moping and bringing back to what Scourge said to him in issue, I believe it was issue 172, same issue where Fiona betrayed him, and Scourge saying it only takes is one bad day to be just like me. I thought that line was meant for when if Sonic starts acting like Scourge, but I guess that having a bad day or losing to Eggman can qualify as well. After all, Scourge does lose his fights against Sonic as well. Speaking of Scourge, I wonder what he's planning to do now that he's broken out of prison thanks to his girlfriend, Fiona Fox and Destructix. But we'll find out in the later issues. And then Tails and Amy came in saying that Bunny is gone, but Sonic already knew, and saying that Eggman's won, Knuckles is the king, Free Fight is done. Then we see Amy's anger face, snapping Sonic back in his funk, back into spirit. Seeing Amy's face, I bet that would make some Amy fans, or some Amy haters and Amy haters wet their pants or shite their pants from being scared like that or laughter. Either way, they're gonna need to change their pants. So anyway, Sonic now decides that it's time to split the two teams since the old formula of the three fighters as one doesn't cut it because they need to protect the city and stop Eggman at the same time. While they can't pursue Eggman because they need to protect the city, so they have to split into two teams. One protect the city, and the others that go on chasing after Eggman to the ends of the earth, basically to rescue Sully, of course, with Rhoda leading Team Freedom, the team that will be protect the city, and thanks to the foes of the council, allowing them to do this two-team thing, which is against Knuckles' wishes as well. I guess that's the second time that the council has done something right in a easy time of counseling, like proving that way back in issue 197 that they went against Sally being guilty for treason. They said she's not guilty. The only one said she was guilty was Hammond the pig, or should I say the pig jerkwad. And of course Hammond voted in favor of the two teams, saying went through the proper channels, probably the way his channels, because he's a jerkwad. Basically, I always hated that pig. I wouldn't mind if he gets killed in the later issues. I don't give the monkeys. And probably a lot of other people that hate Hammond would do it too, because we all hate his guts. So anyways, the other team that'll be chasing after Eggman will be Team Fighters, which is Sonic, Amy and Tails, and also T-Pop. Tails is little robotic sidekick that he built during the story arc he had with Bunny and Antoine against the Battlebot Armada, which is their first debut, the Battlebot Armada. And so in Team Freedom that will be protecting the city is Rhoda will be leading with his Iron Walrus battlesuit made of nanites to support his back, along with two retired Chaotics that they resurrected, Heavy and Bomb, fighting their good primary cause, the same cause that betrayed the original Eggman and Robotnik at the time, and was on the side of good, way before the Eggman we all know now, reprogramming them to be evil. And also recover the bodies of the Sega form bodies of Heavy and Bomb that Eggman has constructed last time. And also the only other two people that joined in the Team Freedom was Cream the Rabbit, Cheese the Chow, which is Cream's little friend, and Big the Cat. And we all saw what happened after Tails doll, which is aka Deadly Cuddy, finally revealed his purpose, did damage to a building that nearly crushed Rosie and Cream's mother, and Team Freedom saved their hides, along with other people that was there at the time, while Knuckles was still babbling with his other three spirits that's in his head, was woken up by the Cosmic Reset button. Takes an auto-reality changing to wake up spirits in his head? We should have woken up a long time ago, especially with that Chaos Symbol that stabbed him back to insanity. So anyway, and now Sonic decided to not throw any punches against Mega Sally, which we all seen by his spin dash on her, now shows that Sonic has now got the balls to lay a smackdown on her, on Sally. He finally got the guts, the balls, the whole thing beat up Mega Sally now. Hey, Sally did the same thing when Sonic was ball father size. In that case, Sally got more guts and balls then, and the whole thing than Sonic did back then. Now that he has, along with Amy and Tails, if it means to get Sally back, then they'll have to get her back. If it means if it costs Sally an arm and a leg, they get her back. And of course, but then again, they always fix them back on. But then again, Eggman flees, Mega Sally follows along, and they now pursue. Now Team Fighters now pursue them to the place where Drago and Razorclaw, Grandmaster's Stargate Legion, is sectored. I don't know what place that was too hard to pronounce, but anyway, that's also the same location that the cat, let's just call it the Cat Country. The cat people, I don't know what their proper name was, and the Wolfpack Theme Fighters. And we all heard a little summary that in issue 238 that Lupe is planning to get legionized. Is that on her own female or if she was captured? Either way, she's going to get legionized if Sonic and the rest of the Team Fighters doesn't save her bacon, a wolfy ass. And I'm guessing something to do with after this thing, the Wolfpack twin, I don't know their names, joins in the secret Team Fighters that has Silver in it, along with Larry Link, Elise, Acorn, Sally's brother, and the Metal Sonic 2.2, aka the original one. Now, I'm completely confused. Last time we saw the original Metal Sonic, he got buried in lava. Nobody can survive that. Not even a robot. You wanna know why not even a robot can survive that? Well, their metal gets melted by lava. But knowing Ian Flynn, knowing how to resurrect somebody, making a very good story of how to bring them back, is his speciality. Well, we're all gonna have to find out how this all plays through in the Sonic universe of the Secret Theme Fighters, where they'll officially debut. And not to mention, in issue 239 is where Eggman decides to send Max Sally to kill her own brother. And that's what I call irony. But something tells me with this kind of thing, it also the Secret Theme Fighters might get exposed at this part and in issue 240. Or it could be what people all been waiting for, Mega Sally being rescued, free will restored, but it might not. But we're all gonna have to find out afterwards. And what's with the cover of issue 239? It looks like it came out of a game case. It does not tell what's gonna reveal what people are expecting from there. So anyway, that's my personal thoughts, and also basically telling the storyline of what has happened so far. My personal thoughts about this is all well good. The people are being idiots and fickle, hating Nickel and cheering for Team Freedom at the same time. The council's been fickle, whether they went against Nickel, which is a Green Fire member, or they with Sonic and things with the two new team things that rose from the Nato Theme Fighters' ashes. Basically, Team Freedom and Team Fighters are like Phoenix, two phoenixes rising from one phoenix's ashes. And now, I don't know whether this is a permanent thing or they will reunite back as one. Either way, and even wished he had Hershey the Cat in this current story arc, but unfortunately Sega says no. And it was all due to one person that's having a court case with Archie Comics. We all know the previous head writer before Ian Flynn, Ken Pent, the jerk. So anyway, now, and we all suspected Hershey to be a cat legionnaire, Stargate legionnaire, that Drago was harassing in issue 37 of Sonic Universe. What happens after this? We're all going to have to find out. Personally, the people are being idiots, hating Nicole just because of it wasn't her fault being controlled, and also she couldn't help much against the Barbada Martyr. So I basically hate the people with a burning passion, along with the council. I don't mind Uncle Chuck, but because he voted in for Nicole's exile, I pretty much hate his guts now. I already hate Tails' mother anyway. The council always make the bad choices. During this time I watched them they only made 2 good decisions. All the other decisions bad, and Bacon shows how much of idiots they are. Walter is the only one that's smart enough to just quit the council and join back into the fight. And now, with Nicole now permanently imprisoned in Freedom H, no longer to go anywhere else, not even allowed to return to the city because she was banished, and with her handheld destroyed, she's pretty much trapped. Even if Walter made it more comfortable for her in Freedom HQ, she's still pretty much a prisoner there. So, I'll talk to you later about my personal thoughts. So, later dudes.